some more important things are there. That is some important organizations are there. Okay, important organizations are there. So first important organization is United Nation Population Fund. United Nation Population Fund. Okay, this is India Aging Report. So India and Aging Report. इंडिया की एजिंग रिपोर्ट आई है 2023. इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर पॉपुलेशन साइंस, इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर पॉपुलेशन साइंस एंड एस्टेब्लिशमेंट द ट्रस्ट फंड इन 1967 1969. हेडक्वार्टर इज द न्यूयॉर्क. किसका हेडक्वार्टर न्यूयॉर्क में है? दैट इज यूनाइटेड नेशन पॉपुलेशन फंड. इसका हेडक्वार्टर है दैट इज इन न्यूयॉर्क. यूएन इकोनॉमिक एंड सोशल काउंसिल, इकोसोक. UN Economic and Social Council, UN Economic and the Social Council, and to ensure the sexual reproductive rights, that is 1994. Action for International Conference on Population and Development, ending the unmet need for family planning. So there is a zero of 2030. First is ending the maternal death. Ending the maternal death को end करना है. Ending the violence and ending the violence, harmful practices. Okay, and collaborate with the development of humanitarian agency, that is WHO plus UNICEF plus UNDP and plus UNAIDS. Okay, next is United Nations Population Report, that is World Population Report. World Population Report. World Population Report. And now there is a 8 billion lives of infinite possibilities. Most populous country, and that is India, and that is after China. So now in 2023, India is a most populous country, 1428 million people living, and China में है 1425 million people. Most populous country, one of the youngest country, 68% of the young population lives in the India. Okay, of 15 to 64 की age. Old age population जो है 7% only, and fertility rate जो है 2.0. 2.0 is a fertility rate. Global life expectancy, that is 72% is our life expectancy. So life expectancy of the India, that is 72%, and it is expected to be 77%. And now next is 8 countries are namely Egypt, India, Nigeria. 50% of the projected the global population by 2050 तक जाएगी 8 कंट्रीज के अंदर. ठीक है, दैट इज इजिप्ट, इथियोपिया, इंडिया, नाइजीरिया, पाकिस्तान, फिलीपींस, तंजानिया एंड कोंगो. So this is all about the population, UN Population Fund, and this US Population Fund, which is headquarter is New York. 1967 में इसको establish किया गया था under the UN. इंडिया एजिंग रिपोर्ट भी यही निकालता है. पॉपुलेशन फंड इंडिया का पॉपुलेशन इंडेक्स भी यही निकालता है. ओके, एंड WHO, UNDP, UNICEF and UNAID all are working with this, and UNICEF. So this is about the UN National Population Fund. Next is UN Development of Economic and Social Affair. UN Development of Social and Economic Affair. Social and Economic Affair. Okay, so this is about the Sustainable Development Goal Report. सोशल इकोनॉमिकल अफेयर है तो यहाँ पर यूएन चार्टर है, यूएन चार्टर, एंड दिस चार्टर हेडक्वार्टर इज द न्यूयॉर्क ऑफ यूएन सोशल इकोनॉमिकल अफेयर. एजेंडा इज द सस्टेनेबल एंड डेवलपमेंट गोल. सस्टेनेबल development goal and help to the country for the social economic development and progress. 50% targets are weak for sustainable development goal. कोविड-19 को हमें बीटअप करना है, क्लाइमेट चेंज वगैरह को बीटअप करना है, एंड दिस वाज लाइक एक्सट्रीम पॉवर्टी को भी हमें बीटअप करना है. So this is the goal of the social UN social and economical development affairs department of the UN of social and economical development, and that headquarter is in New York. UN Commission for Population and Development. UN Commission for Population and Development. It is for population and development. Again, New York is the headquarter. UN Economic Social Council is also establishing, and it is renamed in 1994. UN Commission of the Population Development. 47 members are there for the 4-year basis, and currently India is a member. Yes, so India is also member of this, and 2020 till तक India इसका member रहेगा. Monitor करना, review करना, and all that work it do. Next is UN Committee on Rights of Child. Next one is UN Committee of the Rights of Child. UN Committee Rights of Child. Rights of Child. So this committee for the clean, healthy and sustainable environment 1989 में 18 एक्सपर्ट थे जिन्होंने मॉनिटर किया था, and all the state parties are obliged to submit the regular reports. एंड जेनेवा में इसकी मीटिंग होती है, एंड दैट इज पर ईयर 3-year सेशन में इसकी क्या होती है, मीटिंग होती है. पर 3-year सेशंस में इसकी मीटिंग होती है. वर्ल्ड फूड प्रोग्राम एंड दिस इज अबाउट द 2023. FAO जो है, FAO UN के अंदर आता है 1961 में. हेडक्वार्टर जो है रोम एंड इटली है. Rome and Italy for the UN World Food Program. 120 countries हैं प्रेजेंट में, जो कि इंडिया टू ब्रिंग लाइफ सेविंग फूड टू द पीपल, एंड वॉलंटरी डोनेशन होता रहता है. नोबेल पीस प्राइज मिला था 2020 में. नोबेल एंड प्राइज फॉर द पीस, ओके, फॉर combating the hunger. So this is about the World Food Program. In 1963, transforming the public distribution system, Annapurti, name is Annapurti, pioneering for multi-micronutrient fortification for the school. Midday meal is also included. Midday meal and food insecurity mapping and monitoring. So World Food Program, Rome, Italy. Headquarter is Rome and Italy. 120 countries are member today. Midday meal, global report on the food crisis, and targeted distribution system, and monitoring and mapping. This is the work of the World Food Program. Next is International Food Policy, IFPRI. Next one is International Food Policy Research Institute, that is the IFPRI. This IFPRI is working from the 1975, rethinking about the food crisis. So this is rethinking about the food crisis. Global food policy that was in 2023, and 1971 से पार्टनरशिप किया हुआ है इसने. एंड हेडक्वार्टर जो है इसका वॉशिंगटन डीसी. IFPRI, इंटरनेशनल फूड पॉलिसी रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट, दैट इज वॉशिंगटन डीसी. India is also its member, and 60 countries are member. Research-based solution against the poverty, hunger and malnutrition. 72 million people are working undernourished. So that's why surge in food prices and providing the food packets during the emergency situations, that is IFPRI, and its headquarters in Washington DC, International Food Research Institute. Next one is United Nations High Commissioner for the Refugee. UN High Commissioners for the refugee. This is global trend on the displacement report. Global displacement report. Global displacement report, and that was UN General Assembly of 1950, Geneva, Switzerland. That is the United Nations Commission on Refugee, Geneva. 137 countries including India, and refugee के लिए है Geneva, Switzerland as a headquarter. Protect the rights, build the better future, and there is a refugee convention is 1951. So refugee convention of 1951, 1967 में एक प्रोटोकॉल हुआ था, that was for the human research, and सोशल एंड क्लाइमेट क्राइसिस को आपको 21% तक हायर हो गए हैं. डिस्प्लेस चिल्ड्रन से 76% रिफ्यूजीज हैं और 6 मिलियन डिस्प्लेस्ड हुए हैं. ठीक है, सो दैट ऑल आर द problems of the refugees, and headquarter it is in the Geneva, Switzerland, and India is also member of this refugee council. 137 countries are the member of this, and there is a refugee convention 1951 and 1967 में protocol हुआ था. Okay, next is Global Alliance of Human Rights Institution, GANHRI. It is a global alliance of human right institution. So this is about the political interference involving the police and poor cooperation. So unable to represent the UN Human Rights Council. So there is 1993 Coordination Committee of National Institute for Promotion of the Human Rights. So Geneva is a Switzerland, that is the headquarter, and Human Resource Institution, 120 countries are the member of this, and responsive for the reviewing, accrediting national human rights, and it is compliance with the Paris Principle. Paris Principles are important for the compliance in this, and this Paris Principle adopted in 1993 under the UN General Assembly for development of the national human rights. So there is a promote the protect all human rights, advice to the monitoring and independent government like legislation, pluralism, social forces for human right, protection of human right, adequate power, investigation, adequate resources, infra funding, cooperative work, international engagement. So these kind of importance are given to the human rights, and there is a Paris Principle in the Paris Principle. Okay, so its headquarter is also in the Geneva, Switzerland, and 1993 में it was established, and 120 members are presently of the National Global Alliance of the Human Right. India is the also member of this, so it should be find out India is a member or not. It is not written here exactly, so we will find out. I think India is a member, but still we should find out from the Google. Next one is UN Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issue. UN Permanent Forum on Indigenous issues. Okay, so this Permanent Forum of the UN for the Economic and Social Council It headquarter is New York. Headquarter is the New York. 16 independent experts functioning the personal capacity. 8 experts are nominated for the directly indigenous organization. So there is a ECOSOC. ECOSOC for the social and economical development in the UN, that is Permanent Forum of Indigenous Issues, and its headquarter is New York. To deal with indigenous issues related to the social and economic development, Trust Fund is also developed an expert mechanism on the rights of indigenous people. Special reports on the rights of indigenous people. So this is also the UN Permanent. Its 22 session was there for the UN Permanent Forum on the Indigenous People, and that was in the New York. That was in the New York. Okay, so these all questions we did for the some important organizations of the UN. So these was some important organization of the UN. Now next one is sports governance in the India. Next question is sport governance in the India. So sport is under the Ministry of Youth Affairs. Ministry of Youth Affairs. Ministry of Youth Affairs. Okay. And this is Wrestling Federation. Wrestling Federation of India. Federation of India. And for the listed under the entry 33 of the state list. Ministry of Youth Affairs and Indian Olympic Association. Indian Olympic Association. And non-Olympic sports like Board of Control of the Cricket, BCCI. Board of Control for Cricket in India. Board of Control for Cricket in India. Cricket in India. So this is provided the National Sport Federation. National Sport and Federation. And this federation is Sport Development Code in 2011. It was established. Legal status, it is voluntary. It is voluntarily registered. Age is the 70 years. Tenure limit, age limit is the 70 year. And sport person representation, prominent sport person. Office from the New Delhi. Office from the New Delhi. And internal requirement more than 3 year existence of written constitution होता है. So there is a written constitution of this constitution of the sport federation and office in the Delhi. And election fair and transparent manner में होते हैं. Fair and transparent manner में इसके elections होते हैं. And impartial होता है ये. टेस्ट होते हैं सारे प्लेयर्स के. No fraud. Comply with the RTI. And it is comply with the RTI. So this is all about the sport governance in the India. Okay. Now next is caste census. Next topic is about caste census. Next topic is about caste census. So caste census. What do you understand about the caste census? So Bihar is recently released. Bihar ने release किया है. Release the caste census. And census in the union subject, that is 29 of the union list में है. ठीक है. That is in schedule 7. That is in schedule 7. And article 246 Census Act of 1948 and article 246, that is Ministry of Home Affairs. It is under the Ministry of Home Affairs. And Census, Registrar General of the Census Commissioner of the India. Registrar General, Census Commission, Census Commissioner of India. Registrar General and the Census Commissioner of India. इसमें birth होता है, birth and death. Two things will be there. And backward classes commission is also for the Mandal Commission. It was established 52% of the OBC, and it is under the Mandal Commission. Under the Mandal Commission. So caste wise it was introduced British colonial administration 1881 में सबसे पहले ये आया था. Then 1931 के सेंसस से इसको कंटिन्यू रखा गया है. And after independence, abandoned full caste enumeration. Scheduled caste and scheduled tribe both are not included, but like after independence, Government of India abandoned full caste enumeration. Socio-economical caste census that was 2011 was conducted through अंडर. अब जो कास्ट सेंसस हुआ है ना, दैट इज अंडर 2011 से इसको कंडक्ट किया जा रहा है. मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ रूरल डेवलपमेंट एंड मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हाउसिंग एंड पॉवर्टी एलिवेशन, ऑफिस ऑफ द रजिस्ट्रार जनरल ऑफ द सेंसस ऑफ इंडिया एंड द यूटी, they all are including in this. So first is the Ministry of Rural Development, then Ministry of Housing and Urban Affair. Okay, Rural Development and Housing Affair both are working for this. नेक्स्ट वन है हमारे पास में नेशनल इंडिकेटर फ्रेमवर्क फॉर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल. नेशनल इंडिकेटर फॉर द सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल. So next one is for sustainable development goal. So Ministry of Statistics and the Program Implementation, MOSPI is released the Sustainable Development Goal Index. So releasing the Sustainable Development Goal Indicator Framework Report of 2023. So it is MOSPI, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. So there is a National Indicator Framework. This National Indicator Framework is working with the 284 indicators of the 2023. Okay, so there is a UN Statistical Commission is also set up. So there is set up the UN Statistical Commission. UN Statistical Commission, and that is 2021 से 2023, and 248 indicators से National Statistical Agency is also collecting the data, and MOSPI is working for the National Indicator Framework from 2018. Okay, so this is all about the Sustainable Development Goal, which is released by the MOSPI, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Okay, now next one is Global Gender Gap Index. So Global Gender Gap Index. Okay, so this index is actually World Economic Forum. It is releasing these 4 parameters. First is economical participation है या नहीं है, education कितनी है, health कितना है, and political empowerment कितना है. Okay, so these 4 parameters, and 44% of the women are representing to the local government. Okay, next one is Gender Social Norm Index. So next one is the Gender Social Norm Index. Social Norm Index is released by the UN Development Program, UNDP. Social Norm, UNDP, and there is 4. Again the political, education, economical, and physical integrity. These 4 social norms. Next is UNC Coverage Index. Coverage index for the UHC, that is WHO plus the World Bank. Both are working for the universal health coverage. Okay, this universal health coverage, WHO and World Bank, and there is included the indicators, which is child health, infection disease, non-communicable disease, service capacity. 0 is the worst and 100 is the best. Okay, and इंडिया की जो रैंकिंग है, that is 63. Okay, before that it was 64. Part 2 equal report. So UN Women जो है, UN Women plus UNDP both are working for the Path 2 equal. Path 2 equal report. Equal report. This Path 2 equal report is governed by the UN Women and UNDP and UNDP. Part 2 equal. And this report is for the Women Empowerment Index and the Global Gender Parity Index. Okay. So this report is completed. Next one is technical term for Indian language. Technical term for Indian language. So 10 Indian languages are for the learning landscape. In the 8th schedule there is the 22 languages. In that we established this technical term dictionary for Indian language that was in 1961. In 1961 we established the dictionaries for Indian language. Indian language. Okay. So this dictionary is allowed for presidential order under the presidential order, and that is Bodo, Dogri, Kashmiri, Konkani, Manipuri, Sindhi, Maithili, Sanskrit, and this is under the Article 344 and 4, followed by the recommendation of the committee to evolve the technical terminology of the terminology of the languages. Okay, so that is all about. So this we discuss the important organizations which is related to the our course.